And it is a good morning. Grand rising to y'all too, but it is a good morning. Endings bring new beginnings. Alright, that's the rule. Somebody else's ending is somebody else's beginning. Right. Let's talk about boundaries and necessity thereof. The good, the bad, the necessary. And they are a necessity. Necessary, but also a necessity. Sometimes drawing a boundary can leave you in a lot of different places. Normally, it's your betterment, right? Nothing feels as good as standing up for yourself. Good morning. Life can be real interesting. Sometimes, you know, having to put your foot down comes at a cost, but it's normally for your betterment. Star. So, right. Only good things can come from you standing up for yourself, for you talking to people the right way, meaning with yourself in mind. I'm not saying be selfish. Saying remember yourself in every situation. The only selflessness that most people experience, right, it comes from caring for their parents and caring for their children. And then you get to that point where you recognize yourself. And you go, pardon me, I'm going to need to push you back across the line. But when he said years ago that Rick James was a habitual everybody else, right? But I understood exactly what he meant. If you've ever met a habitual line stepper over, right? First is cute. First you try to play it off like the Virgo moon is crusting, okay? So the OCD is intense. Right. And then it gets to a point where you like, dang, I'm gonna have to check such and such. I'ma have to, I'ma have to, I'ma have to, until it's almost like y'all can't even be in the same space anymore. Right? Your friendships are tested, your boundaries are tested, like it's just to the point where it's like, look, I know y'all think I'm being an asshole, but I'm not. I'm really not. It's called self-preservation. People don't even realize that sometimes when you put a boundary down, it's because you yourself are not good company. And even if you are, you may not want to share the fact that you are in such a good place. But whatever reason you decide to ask anyone anything to back up, it should be respected. So rarely is it. So rarely is it respected. People keep testing you and testing you and testing you until you get to a point where it's like, look, you about to meet a side of me that you've never met. Boundaries, bull. You can't even worry about how you appear to another person. Is it still buffering? I don't know why. That's just them messing with me. See, when you get on good shit, this is what I figure, they start messing with you with the buffering. It's like stability, peace is so important. Like, you can't buy it. You cannot buy peace. But once you acquire it, it is like you will fight to the death for it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, man, to live a drama-free existence is beautiful. Not to mention, most of the wild things that come out somebody's mouth have no pre-thought, have no forethought. They just slide out. Why? Because spirit used you. Had you been assessing your emotional response to that environment to those people, you probably wouldn't even have to get there. But, you know, we allow ourselves to weaken to, you know, be of service to others. And sometimes the boundary lines get a little blurry. It's like, wow. Like, I had a moment where I had, you know, like, you deal with people professionally. You do. Your kindness is for weakness. So I had, and I said straight up, I'm going to need you to confirm, right? XYZ, XYZ. Because I'm going to need guaranteed whatever. I ain't got time for apologize. But the best way I could handle that was be like, look, much respect. Much respect. But I have to say these things. I have to. Because I'm not no simp. I'm not. And I totally respect another person's grind, but you gonna respect mine too. Peace is never boring. Not when it's a spiritual peace. Not when it's within your soul seat peace. People don't understand that. That's why people bring chaos to your door overwhelmingly, because they want to disrupt your peace. Their spirit senses that you are at rest and they can't stand it. Let's get some messages on boundaries. The good, the bad, the necessary. Ten of Wands, Lovers. That's funny. Boo, that feel like you. Right off the... It's like, It's too much. But even at the same time, even if it is a romantic situation, right? That could be too much. People can put too much pressure on you. Keep trying to lay they burdens and their responsibilities on you. Because you're carefree. Unencumbered. I knew it was going to come out. It kept flashing me. That's newfound stability. The cards are just coming out to match what I'm saying. Peace, tranquility. That's what you want. You want like. You want someone like you. For real, I mean, it's twin flame energy, but it's not like, oh, I guess there really is no other way of saying it. Like, it shouldn't be so much work. Someone is choosing not to struggle, not to take on what is not theirs to carry. That's a big difference. Look at the two sides of this. Hey y'all, I love you. Hit the like button, please. Let's just show the love, get it out there. You know, y'all my day ones. You know that. Come on. Look at the two sides of this equation. This is worth fighting for. You see 5 wands here. Fool has 1, 4 here. This is where the effort goes. Not to that. No one's going to choose to willingly go into a situation where they will be carrying the full load. Like, this is what you want. Like, it's like either you either you for me, either we building together, or we not. The focus is healthy, balanced love. On the same page, eye to eye. Like, not this. That is done. That is so done. I knew it was coming. Alright. Let's just start taking the bottom card, because that's the one that keep coming out. It's time. It's time for equal partnership, equal effort, equal works. It's time to build. It's time to have equal yoking. Look at that, and there's a Hierophant. It's time for a proper relationship. not proper in anybody else's eyes. But now that you know what it is you want, I'm just going to take it because I know what's going to come out. Now it's time for things to progress. Onward and upward. Good morning, everybody. This is an end. 10 of Wands. It's over. I know it's not reversed, but I don't need it to be reversed to feel the energy of the great release. Someone has finally put their shadow in its proper position, which is behind you, heading in the direction of the sun. Jumping into the unknown, because the unknown has to be better than what you've already been experiencing. I need more space. I know. Why don't you just start there, because I'm special. That's a lot of majors. It is time. It's time for the real, the right, not real, because the people you have been dealing with, they are very much real people. You know what I mean? These not relationships made up in your minds, no. But you know what I mean? It's time for the right connection. It is absolutely time for the right connections to come in. Leaving the past behind. Double eights. Leaving the past behind. I do feel like for some of you, though, right, just the way that Six of Cups came out sideways, it's like a full circle sort of thing. It's like somebody had to go out to work on themselves so they could return. The wheel's here, you know what I mean? It keeps turning. It keeps spinning. The wheel never stops. Some of y'all, this, as much as I want to say is new, it's not necessarily. Not for everybody. This is not going to be brand new connection. For some of you, this is the time for the return of your twin. It's time for them to re-enter your lives. Time. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles here. The Magician, see? I knew he was... just take the bottom card, Gab. Just take the bottom card. Oh. Beautiful. I love that energy. That beautiful harmony. Get it, y'all. Get it. Give me one more, because looking at the Eight of Pentacles with the Magician, that looks like something I don't like. That's spell work. Some of that's like, it's spell work, but it's not love work. This is like confidence boosting, you know what I mean? All sorts of things. Like, people been working on themselves. Building their spiritual muscle, if you will. Learning. learning very much about how they themselves are able to step up to be this divine counter. You know what I mean? It's really what that feels like. Yeah, that they could step up to the, yeah, see? They had to learn some stuff. And bottom card again. Six of Wands. This person wanted to make sure they were up for the task. You know, it's like, this is a grand re-entrance, by the way. Grand. What has shifted this person's confidence? Healing. Rest. Just taking that spiritual pause. Told you it was a masculine energy. It's taken them quite some time to build up their courage, is what it feels like, their strength to take this action. Even no matter how small it is, even if it's just communicating, even although I have way too many horses out here, not to mention a chariot. I have 3 knights out here now. And so the only one that's missing is the Knight of Wands, the most inconsistent, the most juvenile of all the knights. And so getting past that point, I feel like somebody had late stage maturity. You know what I mean? Like, man, whatever. But it's taking them some time. So even, like I said, even if it's just, you know, a letter or a text or a like or something like that, it's something small, but that took a lot to get to that. Probably because you put down very strong boundaries between you and this person. Somebody misses you more than they can say. I mean, that is a deep longing right there. Moon, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. It's like, more than they can say. I mean, I feel the quiver in my own chest just holding those 3 cards. Like, that's deep. That's real deep right there. Give me a second. It's a beautiful thing when self-respect can help. It's a beautiful thing when your self-respect can help somebody else find theirs. Hey. Right, I just saw the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. No, the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Right, like I said, your confidence, your self-respect has transferred to somebody else. Like, that's the beauty of twins, like the energies, right? Y'all mirror. Tell me about the ugly side of boundaries. Double sixes, huh? Well, the other side of boundaries, the ugly, right, is that you by yourself. Really, I mean, I don't think that's a secret. When you put yourself first, when you value who you are, people may admire you, but from a distance. You may never even see the positive impact that you have by putting your foot down, by elevating your stance, by going your own path. It's lonely. It is what it is. Trust me, I get when Christ said, to follow my path, you will hate everybody. It's true, you will. But not hate. Hate and love are the same coin. So understand the complexity of those statements. You don't hate the person, you hate the action. You hate the choice, the behavior. You love them infinitely. Oh, he is. He really is a gorgeous baby. So I look. That's why look, another 6. Wow. Yeah, separating from things you love. Not to mention we're in the season of Lent. And so it's this willingness to give things up, right? To be stripped down, to be laid bare. I really don't see negatives. I say ugly, right? Because just this wording. But there really are no negatives that I'm coming up with that putting down such strong boundaries have. Long-lasting impacts is all for your betterment. It also strips away innocence. I'll tell you that. Because looking at Adam and Eve right there in the garden, right? They naked as jaybirds, right? That is innocence. I mean, most of y'all have children. Your kids used to run around. Remember when they learned to take their diapers off? They'd be naked, just running around the house. You can't really stop them. You don't want to ruin their innocence. It's like, okay, potty training. The best potty training techniques don't involve diapers. Just saying. If it's something that there's a catch, it's a whole process. But y'all know what I mean. It removes the innocence because the moment you have to put your foot down, the moment you have to implement a boundary, the naivety of the relationship is gone. Some way, shape, or form, someone tried to gain the upper hand, right? And you had to learn. Didn't necessarily at that moment mean having to leave that person behind, but it mentally, it's like, bet, I got you. So you're going to try, all right. And it's just like this whole process of deconstruction. Deconstruction for perfect construction. You know what I mean? I feel like along the way, the 2 of Cups was back on the bottom of the deck. And so I feel as though along the way, what you discover are like minds, kindred. But having to first remove, bar, and barricade. It's like spiritual transformation in that process. You come out the other side, even your physical appearances shift. You're not the same person. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. This is a janky situation. Somebody ain't changed. Same crap. It's like the same, it just keeps happening, round and round. This connection, it doesn't progress. It just, infinite tragedy. Somebody wants you to come into the relationship with them, right? Somebody wants you in a relationship with them, but they have somebody. I don't like this. Like somebody needs somebody at the job, they need a work boo, and then they want somebody at home. I don't like that. Same. I'm going to pull one more for that because I feel like it's trying to give me different energy. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Clarify that, please. Alright. So once upon a time, right, there was someone you could have been married to, for some of you. Some of you just could have cohabitated with them. Or for some of you, not even. You were seeing someone who was clearly juggling the two of you and somebody else. Insert whatever. Third party can be just about anything. In this situation, it feels like, as the energy shifts, that whoever this person was more interested in work, more interested in money, more interested in, acquiring wealth. I got 10 Pentacles. So they allowed for their work to intervene in the connection. They couldn't find a balance. See? Ace of Cup right there. Excuse me. Cups, excuse me. But I can't fault somebody who loves their job, but I get it to the point where it is running interference in your connection. I do feel like now someone values a connection. I'm not going to say the connection. I'm going to say because I don't feel as though this is established anymore. I feel like now it's like it feels like a season's change. You see the storm here in the Three of Swords, right? You see all the clouds here, right? It's like the clouds are clearing. And what's opening up is this grand insight, if you will, on, oh my God, I think I really do love them. Oh, excuse me. It's like someone has been looking back. Six of Cups, right? Looking back at the turn of events. And so instead of living in a space of pure regret, right? All of those cups have been turned upright. They have been germinated, if you will. The seeds have grown in the absence and the time that this storm had. Look, there's a whole process. Storm's brewing. It's like, oh crap, what am I going to do? The storm arrives. The storm clears. You know, it's like, bam. And now there's this overwhelming desire to express one's emotions, to express how they feel. And I do mean it's overwhelming. You see the escalation. We jump from the knight to the king. We no page, no queen. Just bam. This is why boundaries are necessary, right? Because that storm to me is like the arrival of the true boundary. Like somebody put their foot down. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I would rather run these ships aground into the rocks. I would rather crash and burn than continue on with this farce. You love your work, have your work. Told you. Enough time. Enough time went by. I even feel like someone had to wade through their own fears of rejection, their own, you know what I mean? Some of the time that is elapsed is due to that as well. But again, you see those seeds, right? That beanstalk growing. Mm. I don't know why I'm hearing Lauryn Hill. I pour a little bit out on the concrete for the deceased. Think about that robbery that we did last week. Like, I'm hearing like the Fugees album. That bit, I have no idea why. Maybe that's this energy here. The Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It's like thinking, the time, reminiscing, Six of Cups energy. You know, the robbery in essence could be what they took from you, your time, your love, your emotion, all of that. Like, yeah, my girl pinched my hips, like, to make sure I still exist. Like, right. And it's ready or not. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I can be a little dense. Don't mind me. It's been a week, y'all. Look. Look. Enough already. Right. Yeah. Then think about, look, exactly. That's the ready or not. Oh, y'all funny. Y'all so funny with that. That's hilarious. I should take a picture of that because, okay, that's funny. Like, literally, those are lyrics in cards. That's funny. How's this gonna go? Hypothetically speaking, what? Well, um, oh, look who on the bottom. Empress. Hold on. I do feel like somebody is over whatever happened already. I feel like they've gotten so much stronger from whatever went down. They're fine. They are fully in control. They are very in control. But see, they haven't forgot the last cycle. Person watching, whoever is coming toward you, whoever you're watching this video for, you know, everybody cross watches and crap like that. You're here for your own insight, your own knowledge, of course. But most people got somebody in the back of their mind they watching tarot for. Let's just keep it a stack. You haven't forgotten. You'll listen. I do feel that way. You will listen. But, ooh, that right there, them 10 swords is a lot. You really might be like, I really am so good, though. But you're willing to hear them out. You're willing to see. Look, I told you. You like, I'll listen. I sure will hear you out. You may not say much. You're expecting a full confession. Interesting. Somebody has gotten over it. I'm just going to say it. It. They got over it. Whatever it was, they over it. Exactly. That, I'm like, oh, it took me a minute. I was like, oh, ready or not, here they come, right. That's like playing hide and go seek. Ready or not, here I come. That's what when I read your remark, that's what I got. Like, yeah, oh, you coming? Let me go hide. Y'all funny. Like, for real, y'all funny with that. As much as y'all watch the cards, I hope, like, as the smoke rises and stuff, you're paying attention. You get messages in the smoke, too. But that's, not everybody's into such things. See, look. On guard. Didn't I tell you, oh, you coming? Watch, look, see them boundaries? Oh, my gosh. But at the same time, I feel like the wall is being broken through. Whatever wall and block there was in communication, that's being pushed through. I told you, I feel like it's online communication. It's just going to blow your mind. You be like, huh. Clearly, whoever I'm picking up on, y'all not talking. Okay, y'all not talking. Not this side of the reading. The first reading that felt more, whatever. But this is like, all the swords are down. Reminiscing energy. Y'all not talking. Y'all not together. Yeah, even the smoke serves its purpose. Look, I told you. It's coming down. Massive shift. Massive transformation. Massive. It took so much to work through this energy. It feels a little forceful. They finally know what they want, huh? I feel like you're going to be happy about it. It's going to finally, things finally about to level out. Oh, but I'm not tired of you yet. Oh, I like that song. That's H-E-R. And then oh, all the music. Okay, it's getting late. Why you gotta be here beside me? It's flowetry. It's getting late. Watching, wanting me. Wow. Okay. Next. Feel like good things are coming. I do. This person can't stay away. They're being pulled towards you is what I feel. I just saw the Page of Wands. And when I saw him, he had like, he looked magnetic. He looked magnetic. Like one of those old-fashioned U-shaped magnets at that. Yeah, you're pulling. Alright. They ain't confused. Nope. No more delusions. No more illusions. Yeah. I'm gonna make you my wife. Wow. Look. So that's Ace of Swords on the bottom. You are my everything. That's a really old song, and I'm murdering the song. I know that. I can't. It's early. But that's what that is. Wow. Somebody trying to take you off the market. And they watch your ass. They making sure about that. Look, they obsessively watch you. Obsessively stalk you. Obsessively. And I mean that. Obsessively. They really are hoping. Oh, thank you. Say yes. That's the one. Look, I can own it. I know when I'm murdering a song. It's like I can't hit every note. And some shit is just not my tempo, so it's just rough. Like, I need the bass line. Let me hear it. Shit. What I'm seeing here with the Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, it's like, they really are hoping and wishing and praying that the love is still there. That it hasn't been squandered, that it's not too late to make things right, to try to invest in this connection. Like somebody wants a family with you. At least in this energy I'm picking up here. I do feel like this person had to go through a divorce, some sort of separation of family and assets that they're going to enlighten you about. They're going to get real. I feel like that's direct. I don't think you knew, but I feel like you about to get some real direct communication about it, because this is something that they held back from you before. Just the way these two, the King of Swords know a whole bunch, but he don't always share what he know. Right, and so I feel like there's a clearing of the air on why it took so much time. I keep getting this time. It's like I keep I hear clocks ticking, like the irritating time. Blah 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 blah. The irritating kind, like Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Tick tock, tick tock. Who's afraid of the clock? Like right. I feel like the time elapsing is scaring somebody, like really freaking them out. Like this is why they're obsessively watching you. You can't rush paperwork. You know what I mean? It take however long it take to qualify for legal separation, divorce, all of that. And depending on what y'all got together and depending on who the person is, they may or may not make it easy for you. I don't know. But there's some time that has seriously elapsed. I feel like somebody's about to explain to you what they've been doing the past 10 years. I don't think you know none of that. Actually, for some of you, it's closer to 18 years, 17 years. Like, there's history here. I'm not saying consistent history. I'm just saying there's depth of time. Too many pentacles out here. Y'all motherfuckers knew each other. Like, I know each other. Like, we looking at almost 20 years here. Yeah, like literally almost 20 years. Oh, that's fine. Right. Boundaries are necessary to help people value. But I will say, please don't put people on pedestals. Please. That's retarded. Don't do that. We're all human. Oh, oh, oh. Look. They're like, you sexy mother. Right. Told you. They. Ooh, your fine ass, they coming to get. That's I keep getting that. Like, nah. Like, Somebody gonna be pregnant real soon. Es tu para allá? Look. Immediate action. Like, oh, fertile myrtle. Be careful out there. Like, they coming. Like, That's why boundaries are necessary. Although it's been a lot of time. I don't know. Like, that feels like heavy with the time. But I feel it more like on the person who's obsessively watching the other, thinking about the time. Time. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Little rabbit. What are you late to, rabbit? I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I feel like one of y'all about to be saying that about y'all cycles. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Right. See? The universe is called time. It's time for things to move beyond being stuck. Wow. Wow. Not to mention, with this card combination about to pop out, somebody was working on somebody. And I mean that. But I mean, that's a divine pair in itself, the magician and the high priestess. It's not her true pairing, but it is an acceptable pairing. It's one of them. Yeah, it was time for this masculine energy to really change things and get with the person they're truly meant to be with. I get it, you get real comfortable in certain connections. I'm not telling you what to do with your lives. I never tell somebody to get a divorce. That's your life. I'm not married. I'm not in your life. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to say, oh, you should. Although I do advocate for it because I don't think people should be fucking unhappy. Nor do I think divorce should be used as a weapon word in a relationship. That's dangerous. That's not showing you value the connection. Oh, I'm gonna get the papers. Like, that shit's not funny to me. Like, I don't think that's funny. And if you get to a point where y'all got divorce papers just sitting on the damn dining room table, yo, you already know. Y'all just being stubborn. You're not working on it. You're just kind of in a fear hold. And it's just like, all right. That's why I advocate for it, because it doesn't make sense. Either work on the connection and keep it fresh, whatever that means to you, or move forward without the connection. I mean, it's really simple. But I genuinely don't believe people should be in bad relationships. I don't believe that whatsoever. Misery doesn't need to love company. You could be happy on your fucking own. Like, just saying. So I feel like that's kind of what happened. And then, final call. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, piss or get off the pot. It's time to do something. Death card. It's the truth, man. That communication ain't no joke. But I also feel like it's time to, if you want it, it's time to say something. It's time to claim what is yours, to defend what is yours. Just saying. Tower. Yeah. What's this gonna do, boss? You gonna let the only person... I mean, seriously, look at this. You recognize who you're supposed to be with. You realize the connection, but it's like you gotta do something about it. You must take some sort of action. You know? This is like a surprise. A surprise visit. It really does. I get that. I don't know about y'all. How you feel about pop-ups? So 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Knight of Cups. Like somebody is traveling to your home to express how they feel about you. Period. You know, releasing the old. You know, full moons are about releasing. You know what I mean? It's about letting go. Things have reached their maximum luminosity. You know what I mean? That's what the full moon is. It's the peak of nighttime illumination. The next stage is new. Total darkness. A blank slate, if you will. So, out with the old and with the new. Old thoughts, old beliefs, old paradigms, old everything. If it got a gratitude list, write a release list, burn them motherfuckers. When you are releasing something, you roll the paper away from you. You fold it away. When you want to bring something in, you bring it forward. Little basic shit. I don't know how much y'all know, but there's a little gem for you. Remove the old. It's a very harmonious energy because it's emotional peace with mental clarity. This is a very beautiful full moon seasonal change. We just entered Pisces, Virgo's natural companion, the opposite side. It's symbiotic. No, I really don't like unexpected. I don't. One, I'm just a very fucking private person. So I'd be like, wait, what are you doing? Wait, huh? Plus, that's just how I was raised. You just don't show up somebody home. Huh. Explain that. Whoa. But you can't stop what people gonna do. I feel like somebody is trying to deceive another person from finding out about a family. This is completely different energy, y'all. Like they taking great steps to hide this family situation. On the other side of things, there's almost a protective energy here. Somebody created it like on the side. I really feel like that. This is an outside situation. They know you sense it. They're like, you got an inclination. that this has happened. Last 3 years this has been going on. That Five of Swords feels vicious. Tell me about it. Told you. I don't know why this is coming out. Maybe you put some distance between you, yourself and another person. I feel like whatever that was, it was a happy accident. I'll put it that way. I don't feel somebody was planning it, but it's like this is wow. I see a conversation where people agreed not to discuss certain things. That this truth would be delivered on its own time, on its own accord. And the matter was let go, so to speak. Something's pulling you in a direction to look, to search. You need to. I don't know what this is, but could be an Aries, could be a Taurus. But they're telling you to look, to uncover this. I mean, really, that's somebody, oh man. Who's looking for this secret family? It looked like child support with the Eight of Pentacles coming out. Oh, that's sinister. I'm not even saying that. Yeah, this is just, I don't know, this message just came out. Like, I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is real shady, y'all. This is so shady. I feel like we got a deadbeat dad situation here. Like, really? Like, somebody had a secret family, said they would take care of it, promised, but this person left. Like, they didn't stick around whatsoever. Now somebody is looking to put them on papers. Like, this has been going on for a minute. This kid's at least 3 years old. I don't know why that had to come out, who that is for, but There's a small child somewhere who has been abandoned by their father because the father is confused on whether or not he's actually the father. Like, seriously. So that I don't know why that needed to come out, but that's terrible. There's someone trying to claim that, oh, she was wild, she was out there, doing this, that, and the third, not trying to claim responsibility for the seed he put down, knowing damn well there was an agreement made that they would take care of this child and they wouldn't need to be put on papers. But the dude ghosted and dipped, and now yeah, right. Now somebody's don't get it twisted. The courts is getting involved. I don't know who that was for. They looking for him. Like I feel like whoever this person is right now, not even trying to work because they know the minute they get put on papers, that's coming. So until this person gets a job, they keep holding themselves back from gainful employment because of that. Because they know what's going to happen. And they also know that I feel like this person is already married. Their wife is going to find out. And so there's a whole farce being played right now. That's why they can't find him. Because he's not working. Somebody using that whole, like, they not even getting assistance, you know what I mean? Like, because their name would be in the system. Although there are some, like, safe havens for them to make money and still not be put on. Verbal agreements without a witness. And that's the other thing I was getting from that Five of Swords. There was no witnesses to the agreement. So your word against their word, and then they're in the win. They left you alone to be a single parent. Oh man, I don't like. I told you that Five of Swords felt vicious. Somebody set you up. Like whoever that person was, the fathered your child, that was a setup. On their part, they knew exactly what they were doing. That was the plan. It was something about your carefree nature, your lifestyle that they didn't want you to just enjoy so much. So they gave you a baby, to give you some extra things to do. It's real messed up. All right. Ooh. Why is the Hierophant here reversed? Wow. Somebody confused. They don't know what they want. Told you. Or they know what they want, but they just don't want to say. I'm some of the 3 type lipless cards in the deck. Like, I ain't saying shit. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. Oh, I don't like somebody witnessed a crime. And they on some I don't snitch shit. You better tell the fucking truth. First chance you get. First chance you get. You better tell the truth. Yeah. About a theft. A robbery or something like that. Shoplifting. Something like that. It feels petty. But, somebody's not down with the judicial system. They're not down with the law. And so they're under some stupid don't snitch policy. You better tell the truth. 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 You know why you need to tell the truth? Because if you keep your mouth closed about what it is you saw happen, it's like it's going to impact your own finances. And look, it'll be a matter of time before it come your way. You have an opportunity to stand up for what is right as a soldier, to keep this from happening again. Do the right thing. Stop with that BS. So you rather have a criminal on the streets, you would rather have somebody who isn't a law-abiding citizen around you and your kids, around you and your family, at the job or whatever. You rather have that? You rather have somebody on the job where you can't put your purse down? Like, really? That's stupid. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand that. Tell the truth. Tell them what you know. Let me see. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? All right. I'm going to leave it right there. I feel like whatever needed to come out came out. Light, love, peace, and abundance to you all. You can find me intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. Intuitive Downloads across the internet. Etsy, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can also find me on here. And on Twitter, Gab_Blabs_Tarot, if you're over there. All right, light and love. Bye.